Colorado Springs Military Injury Compensation Lawyers, advocates for heroes. In a world where brave men and women risk their lives to defend our nation's freedom, the well-being of our military personnel is of paramount importance. Unfortunately, the path of a military career can sometimes lead to injuries, both physical and psychological. When these heroes are faced with the aftermath of such injuries, it's crucial that they have advocates in their corner. Understanding military injuries. The perils of service. Serving in the military is an honorable endeavor, but it comes with its own set of risks. Military personnel often find themselves in hazardous situations, whether during combat, training exercises, or even in non-combat roles. Military personnel are trained to handle high-stress situations, but the unpredictability of combat zones and the rigors of training can lead to injuries. Soldiers may suffer from gunshot wounds, burns, amputations, and musculoskeletal injuries. Types of military injuries. Physical injuries. Physical injuries encompass a broad spectrum, including gunshot wounds, burns, amputations, and musculoskeletal injuries. Combat injuries are more common among active duty personnel, while veterans may deal with injuries sustained during their time in service. Regardless of when the injury occurs, military injury compensation lawyers are equipped to help. Psychological injuries. The toll of military service isn't limited to physical harm. Psychological injuries such as PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and depression can be equally debilitating. Recognizing these invisible wounds is crucial to providing the necessary support. The stress of deployment, witnessing traumatic events, and being away from loved ones can take a severe toll on mental health. Military injury compensation lawyers understand the unique challenges of these cases and work tirelessly to secure compensation for psychological injuries. Legal advocates for veterans. Soldier accident lawyers in Colorado Springs are well versed in navigating the maze of military law, ensuring that veterans receive the compensation they deserve. Navigating the legal intricacies of military injury claims requires a deep understanding of military regulations, which can be vastly different from civilian law. Colorado Springs military injury compensation lawyers work diligently to maximize compensation for their clients. Securing compensation isn't just about covering the immediate medical expenses. It's about ensuring that veterans receive the financial support they need for ongoing care, rehabilitation, and a stable future. Lawyers advocate for fair compensation that considers all aspects of a veteran's life affected by the injury. The claims process. Filing a claim. Gathering evidence. Negotiating with authorities. Negotiating with powerful entities can be daunting for veterans, but with skilled lawyers by their side, they can confidently pursue the compensation they deserve. These lawyers are adept at negotiations, ensuring that veterans' rights are protected throughout the process. If your case is not resolved through negotiations, you may have to file a lawsuit to pursue your military base claim. The importance of legal representation. Leveling the playing field. Having legal representation is vital for veterans pursuing compensation. Veterans shouldn't have to face the legal complexities of military injury claims alone. Legal representation provides them with an advocate who understands the system and will fight tirelessly for their rights. Conclusion. Colorado Springs military injury compensation lawyers are unsung heroes in their own right. They provide crucial support and legal expertise to veterans who have sacrificed so much for our nation. FAQs, frequently asked questions. 1. How can a military injury compensation lawyer help me? Military injury compensation lawyers are experts in navigating the complex legal process involved in obtaining compensation for military-related injuries. 2. What types of injuries are covered by military injury compensation claims? Military injury compensation claims cover a wide range of injuries, including physical injuries like gunshot wounds and psychological injuries like PTSD. 3. Are military injury claims only for veterans, or can active duty personnel also file claims? Both veterans and active duty personnel can file military injury compensation claims if they have sustained injuries during their service. 4. How long does it take to resolve a military injury compensation claim? The time it takes to resolve a claim can vary, but experienced lawyers work diligently to expedite the process and secure compensation as quickly as possible. 5. What if my military injury occurred years ago? Can I still file a compensation claim? Yes, you can still file a compensation claim for injuries that occurred in the past. In conclusion, Colorado Springs military injury compensation lawyers play a pivotal role in ensuring that our nation's heroes receive the support and compensation they need to rebuild their lives after sustaining military-related injuries.